They stock their water in the mountain area. I'll just be anywhere in the house with... Yay! Very good, Samsam! There's interesting part that I wanted to share to you guys. We are here in Pagadian City Market. We stopped for a while to look for some bulad, which is dried fish, and they have a plenty of options of dried fish. Yeah, we're gonna buy some. This is, by the way, the cheapest dried fish here in Mindanao. Agora Public City Market is one of the most organized, clean, and secure place in Pagadian City, as guards and other officers were watchful for some vehicles who's illegally parked, patiently reminding the public to wear their protective masks. And this place has a big parking space for motorcycles. The place is great, especially for the prices of most items are budget friendly. Opens at 4 a.m. It's good that there are separations per sections of goods like meats, fishes, vegetables, and fruits. Good for daily consumptions and basic needs. Cheap and high quality for the family. Yeah, so we are here right now in my cousin, in my relative's house, my father's cousin. And yeah, after the groceries of dried fish, we went here for lunch, and right now we are done having lunch. Yeah, I'm so full. Anyway, there's interesting part that I wanted to share to you guys. Why? So this is the kind of wood we have before. And the interesting part is when I sleep and then wake up for bathroom to pee, I'll just pee anywhere in the house with bamboo. It's because it's going to dry anyway. So lang nawong nimo. Ipanarapog po. Mura ka og bata nga. Oh. Makag bata. That's their house. Yeah. It's so crazy, you know. And also, this is what we have also before to stock water and to put in bukag of, or to put on the horse each side so it's balanced, to get some water from the flowing water. Yeah, this is how it looks like. We called it galoon. And this is different container. And this is tub for water also. Anyway, nice. Bring back the memory. Bring back the memories. And also, this is a sagingan anit eh?
Rubber tub.
Rubber tub? Wow, naka-answer. This is rubber tub. It's usually stuck with water. Like for example, there's water in here. Yeah, they put some. That's probably Bocasel or whatever. Yeah. This is how they stock their water in the mountains area. Okay naman. And also, this is my grandparents used to stock water. Before that doesn't have any bucket like this. Yeah. And this is how they Yes, this is probably old and last long time. This type of water bucket is not in the market anymore. We are home. The total hours of driving was 6 hours. From Tabinet to Pagadian City took 2 hours. Then we stayed about 1 hour and 30 minutes at my relative's house to have some lunch. At the same time, it was raining. Pagadian to Tubod is about 2 hours plus 30 minutes because the car engine warning light was on and we don't know what to do but we still use the car with engine warning light on. What do you think the cost? Comment down below because we don't know much about cars. We are back home but I wanted to share more information about Pagadian City. Taas hangin oy. Pagadian City is a second-class component city and the capital of the province of Zamboanga del Sur. It is the regional center of Zamboanga Peninsula and the second largest city in the region. After the independent city of Zamboanga, according to the 2015 census, it has a population of 199,060 people. The iconic symbol of Pagadian is its uniquely designed tricycle built to adopt the city's hilly terrain. It is the only place in the Philippines with a public transportation incline at about 25 to 40 degree angle. Pagadian is on the northeastern side of Western Mindanao region. Pagadian has a pronounced dry season from January to March and rainy season from April to December. The area is generally not affected by tropical storms and typhoons as it is located outside the Philippine typhoon belt. The native inhabitants in the area were the Lumads, specifically Subanins. Then came Muslim settlers who converted to people to Islam. A sizable number of Lumads who refused to converted eventually settled in the highlands. The majority of Pagadianos speak the Cebuano language. The national language Filipino or Tagalog is widely understood. English is widely understood and is used as the primary language for business. Airport is located in Barangay Muricay, approximately 5 kilometers from the city proper. The airport serves as the only airport in the province of Zamboanga del Sur, with direct flights to and from Manila and Cebu. Seaport of Pagadian City is served by shipping lines operating for both passengers and cargo vessels. Ports of call include Zamboanga City, Hulu, Siasi in Sulu, Bungaw, and Sitangkay in Tawi-Tawi, and Cotabato City. Integrated bus terminals served by 2 major bus companies, several other smaller public utility vehicles, vans as the station for both eastbound and westbound transport, particularly for public transport bound for Zamboanga City, Usami City, Dipolog City, Cagayan de Oro, Cotabato City, General Santos City, and Davao City. Now I'm going to introduce Rian. To those who don't know who is Rian, I'm going to formally introduce to you Rian as our new adopted child. Rian is my first degree cousin from mother's side and mom's brother-daughter. Rian was the second adopted child we had. The first one was my cousin from father's side who got married at young age. That's why you don't see her in previous videos because she's married before I started YouTube and left the house. Her name is Cristela. Cristela was our legally adopted youngest sister. Her last name was the same as mine. Her mother abandoned them, so each of her brothers and sisters divided to my aunts and uncles. And Cristela was the one who assigned to stay with us. And to be able for her to send to school, we need to give her a name and a last name because she doesn't have any legal papers from her biological parents. She doesn't finish high school and got married early. She's living far away from us, so we don't see her most of the time, maybe at least once a year. She visits us. We sometimes send her money when she asks because she's not living in a decent life. Right now, she had 2 kids. The difference between Rian and Cristela is we don't legally adopt Rian, while Cristela is our legally adopted sister. Rian doesn't abandoned by her parents, but her parents are separated. She was living with her father before, but due to lack of food and care, because his father was addicted to alcohol, so he doesn't care that much about Rian. For daily food, food and for her basic needs. At first, her father was working in our house as laborer, and he brought her daughter to stay with him, and that's the start why Rian and his father live here with us. After the housework was done, her father doesn't want to go back to his house, and Rian doesn't want to go with her father. They both stayed here. I'm willing to adopt Rian, but not legally because her father was still there, and he wants his last name on Rian's name. I don't like his father, but I respect because he is my mom's brother. I don't like him because he drink a lot almost every day and doesn't like to work and causing too much problems. When Rian first got here, she doesn't talk nor wanted to play with the kids. She's very quiet and doesn't laugh. She's moody and doesn't talk to anyone except her dad. It took her a while to be 100% comfortable living here in our house. After she comfortably lived here, she play and laugh with the kids. They treat themselves as sisters, especially Samantha. Sam always look for Rian and Rian taking care of Samantha. Samantha always look for Marifel, so all three of them are always together. Rian also helps Marifel in some household chores. Rian is 7 years old, Marifel is 11, while Samantha is 3 years old. We support and transferred Rian to the nearest school where Marifel study. Rian was a good kid. I just hope when she grow up, she doesn't get her parents' personality. I have other cousin that lives here. He is from father's side and also my first degree cousin. Last December, he asked us together with my aunt, but not his biological mother. They said he's willing to work for us as working student. At the same time, we are going to support his school. He is now in 12th grade. His parents doesn't want him to go to school and wanted him to work to help the family. He used to beg money on the street before. He is now 18 years old. He mostly does the household chores and help mom in cooking. He also helps dad when dad needs him. That's the reason why we have a big family, because we like to help. Time will come they all go and have their own family. So it's time for me to have my own child, like 100% blood. I have experienced how to take care of my own family, like how I care the people around here in our house. It's not going to change the way I am, but it makes me better for my own family, and I can say I am ready to have my own family because I'm not getting younger anymore. I'm in the right age. It's time for me to think about myself and prepare myself to have my own family.
When I saw you, I would lose control. Made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago.